over the last, videos that we've done, a lot of the research dealing again with what people, unfortunately are so used to using as a drug in their name, the surname, has been explained and researched. And so we're going to, in another video in the future, I'm not going to say it's going to be immediate, but what I'm going to do is the best to do is place kind of a format of a lot of the research I did on the surname in kind of very simplistic form, so you can actually go down and look at it and just see for yourself. Here's what I found in the past, but it's much more of a research video that gives you a lot of the material that I had found in the past. Things like project surname, Yale and Cambridge studies done on the implementation of the surname, so that you can get a better focus on it. Now, I'm reading out of a book, and we're leading to the Mark of the Beast thought in this video. I'm reading out of a book called Documenting Individual Identity. Fairly modern book, but it goes through the whole idea of trying to control the population of people. And not trying to say that you don't need to control chaos. Certainly, I would say it'd be the best thing for Satan to control his own chaos. But certainly he should not in any way trying to think that he's going to pull it off with God's people. But as far as this book goes, it gets into kind of the minds of those that are definitely in the satanic synagogue pool of evil. So in this book on documenting individual identity, they quote on page 64 and 65, it starts, "The silence of English law on the matter of names is consonant with a government system in which registration and identity cards have not normally been part of the apparatus of administration. At the end of the 18th century, Jeremy Bentham deplored what he called the nominal confusion that prevailed in England. It is to be regretted," he wrote, "that the proper names of individuals are on so irregular a footing that they only imperfectly accomplish their object in a great nation. He suggested the utility of a new nomenclature so arranged that in a whole nation, every individual should have a proper name which should belong to him alone." Well, of course, on a Christian name, that would make sense, because your proper name is your Christian name. That is the property. The rationalized system of legal nomenclature would include family name, a single baptismal or forename, and place and date of birth. Bentham then went on to propose the universal adoption of what he describes as a common custom among English sailors of printing their family and Christian names upon their wrists in well-formed and indelible characters. He was suggesting, in other words, that everyone should have their name tattooed on their wrist. A policy, he says, that would be a new spring for morality, a new source of power for the laws, an almost infallible precaution against a multitude of offenses or sins. If you're not seeing this on its way, you're not looking too closely at what they're about to accomplish. So now we're just going to go into Scripture under the mark